Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So in this video I'll basically explain all of the Odin's blessings, all of the Urus, how to use them, and essentially that's all. But before starting with that, I would like to apologize because apparently a message of me on Discord did not send and I just haven't posted anything in 4 days, but that's because I took a break from grinding MFF. I did not stop playing, I did all my dailies, but it's been a new reset and I've already started with my stuff, but I basically only played the bare minimum, so like 5 Robust Legend, all of GBR, Multiverse Invasion, these 4 game modes, and I also opened the Rift and grinded that, but I did not like interact with my alliance. I didn't level up any characters. I guess I leveled up Wong's uniform to Mythic for some reason. But yeah, I didn't really do much. I also got Echo's uniform. So I just took a break from this entire thing. I'm tired of this shit. Also, Cynicalex already covered this, but just in case you did not see this video, if you go to the 4-star artifact selector, get ready because where is he? Ironheart is here. So her update is basically confirmed. We do not know if Mephisto or the other guy, the Red Hood or something, is coming. But yeah, we can only speculate. But yeah, that's not what you came here for, so on to my review of every single Uru and Odin's blessings in the game. So starting off with physical attack, this is a very straightforward Uru. You can put this on physical attack characters and it will enhance their damage. That's basically all it does. Same with the energy attack, only it applies to energy attack characters. Then these two ones are a little mid. It's physical defense and energy defense. All this basically does is reduce damage received from physical attack characters and energy attack characters. It's good for PvP, I guess, but there's like a very equal balance of physical attack and energy attack characters at the moment of this video. So it's really not that worth it in my opinion. Instead of that, the one that's a bit better in my opinion is HP. This one negates damage, well, it doesn't negate damage. It gives you more HP to lose, but to both types of characters. So this one's 274, and these ones are only 80. Do with that what you want, but I think the HP is more worth it. Then we come to recovery rate. This is a bit harder to explain, but this basically increases the amount of HP you receive back. So when you heal, instead of 10 HP, you get like 12. That was just an example. I don't actually know the numbers, but imagine that for recovery rate. For dodge, it increases your likelihood of dodging an attack. This one's also really good for PvP if you don't have dodge rate maxed out. But if you do, then it's basically useless. Then we have crit rate and crit damage. Crit rate increases your likelihood of dealing a critical attack. And crit damage increases the amount of damage you deal if that crit rate happens. Then we have attack speed. It increases the amount of delay in between a button press, I believe. I'm not exactly sure what this does. If you don't have attack speed maxed out, you can equip this, it helps. Ignore defense, it ignores your enemy's defenses by a set amount, so like 185 for example. This one is very good, and if you don't already have this maxed out on your sword like me, there I have 45%, then you can, well, you should equip a lot of those until you have it maxed out on a character. Then we have reduced skill cooldown. It basically reduces the amount of time it takes between a skill reloading. So when you press a button, it takes a set amount of time before it regenerates again and you can use it again. This reduces that time. So it goes down from like 6 seconds to 5 seconds or 5 seconds to 4 seconds, for example. Those were all the regular Urus, and it took a lot less time than I imagined. So now moving on to the Odin's Blessings. This is going to be a bit more difficult to explain, but basically every single Odin's Blessing increases attack or energy attack or physical attack, and there's another stat. So Odin's Blessings are any Uru that basically looks like this, and you can get them from Odin's Blessings chests in events. You can get them from Robust Legend Ultimate, not Legend, just Ultimate. It's not worth it to farm or Ultimate, but if you're farming it, then you can get Odin's Blessings. And that's basically it. You can get them from events and Robust Ultimate. And you can also combine Uru, but I'll show that at the end of the video. So starting off with Strike, it gives you double physical attack. I really like these because you cannot cap out energy attack or physical attack. They're uncappable. You can get as much of them as you want. So Strike and Magic are, in my opinion, the best Odin's Blessings that are naturally farmable. Like Flame, Chill, Lightning, Poison, and Mind. They're also farmable sometimes, but they're like way harder to farm. So if you don't count those, then Strike and Magic are the best ones for physical attack characters and energy attack characters respectively. Then we have Balance. This is like the lonely middle child of Odin's Blessings. It increases your physical attack and energy attack. Sadly, I don't think there's a single character that has both physical and energy attack. So this kind of lands in the bin unless you're really unlucky with Odin's Blessings, then this can be a savior. Because no matter who you equip this on, this is going to be helpful. This is helpful on every single character, except Hulk and someone else. Basically, if their damage is dealt based on physical or energy attack, then it's useful. Then we have Toughness. This is physical attack increase and crit rate increase. So it increases your physical attack and the chance you get for dealing a crit damage, a crit hit. I don't know what to call it. I'm gonna call it crit attack. And I already explained what crit attack is, so scroll back a little if you forgot. Steal is basically the same. It increases your crit damage, not crit rate. Then we have Resist. It increases your energy attack and ignore defense. If you don't have ignore defense capped, this is also very good. This is good for both PvP and PvE. I think most of these are good for both. Then we have Will. This one is kind of mid for me, but for a beginner player this is also very helpful. It increases your physical attack and skill cooldown. So it helps out a ton. Also at the end of the video I'm gonna explain a little what physical attack and energy attack are and where to find them, but that's for later. So that's Will. Next up we have Focus. It increases your energy attack and crit rate. It's basically the same as Toughness, just for the energy attacks. This increases your crit rate, crit damage, ignore defense for physical, skill cooldown for energy. This one is the best for PvP or Hulk. Specifically Hulk because he deals damage based on HP. It increases your HP by not 1 but 2 numbers, so it is very good. You can equip 4 of these on a single character on all 4 of their gears spread out, so one in each gear. And yeah, this is basically one of the best Odin's Blessings for PvP. And for Hulk, it's good for both PvP and PvE. Then we come to the special ones. These ones are hard to obtain. These ones are either from premium selectors, where you have to pay with real money to get them, or sometimes there's events where you can get them, but I wouldn't really spend that much stuff on it. Like, if you check it out right now in the event quest, then there is this Odin's Blessing selector right here. And here you can select the exclusive ones, so they're not impossible for a free-to-play player to farm. But are you really gonna choose a single Odin's Blessing over a premium card? I don't think so. So starting us off with Flame, this increases your all attack, so it's good on every single character. But it also increases your flame damage, so it's really good on flame characters like Ghost Rider, Jean Grey and Human Torch. So this one, if you equip it on a flame damage character, it's gonna do mad damage. On the chill one, it increases your cold damage, so for Luna Snow for example, it's really good. Then with Lightning, this increases your lightning damage. It's basically really good for Thor, Odin, and that's about all the lightning damage characters. These ones are very exclusive, it's made for like 5 characters each. Poison, it increases your poison damage. This is probably the worst one of them all. You can equip this on Shadow Shell, I guess, but there's not really that much poison damage going around. Then we have Mind, this increases your mind damage. I guess it's good for Professor X and Psylocke, I think that's all. So yeah, that's basically all for the Odin's Blessings. I'm not gonna cover the Engraved or the Odin's Glory. I am gonna explain how you can get them, but I'm not gonna go one by one and explain what changes, because basically the only thing that changes is the set percentages. So this one goes from like 90 to 100, and if you get an Odin's Glory somewhere, wait, which one was I on? Strike. Okay, so Odin's Glory Strike. Give me a sec. Okay, so it goes from 90 to 100 and then to 130, but it's very hard to get, because I'm gonna quickly showcase how you can get these. Because all you have to do is find a character with an Odin's Blessing. Okay, so I don't have any Odin's Blessing that aren't engraved, but it basically works the same for an engraved as for a regular. So if you don't have an engraved Odin's Blessing, you click on Awaken, and then you select a Uru to awaken it, and it has a 2% chance for a super success that basically guarantees an Odin's Glory, and 98% of the chance goes to a regular, which I'm gonna quickly show how that works. But if you do have an Odin's Blessing, unlike me, then you can use that and get a 15% chance for it, which is still terrible, because it still has an 85% chance to just drop a regular and to make you lose an Odin's Glory. So that's basically terrible. But I'm gonna go to my Ghost Rider, I guess, and try and awaken this just to showcase how this works. So you need these things called Eternal Flames and Gold. You need 100,000 gold and 250 of the Eternal Flames, then you click on Awaken. And I'm gonna fail this, but who cares? Yep, if it doesn't show Super Awakening Super Success, then you only get 3% for the Flame attack, and 108 for the regular. But if it shows you Super Success, then you get like 5%, I think, so it's not that much better, but it's still a lot better. So now I'm gonna explain how you can get Eternal Flame. So if you click on it, it shows Zombie Survival Challenges, Rank Rewards and Shop. I think that speaks for itself a little. You can get it from Zombie Survival if you go to the challenges. I believe that you can pick up 1,000 or so each week, which is a lot. That's like 4 Odin's Blessings. Just from this. And I already have 14,000, so I'm never gonna run out of this. I'm not gonna purchase this from the shop, but I will show you how that works. Also, I should do my dailies on this. But yeah, you can get a lot of these from just challenges. Just do this 5 times on auto stage 1. And if you want, you can climb up to like stage whatever you can do. That's one way to get these Eternal Flames. The other way is you can get them from the shop, because you also get these tokens. I usually just buy out the tier 4 mats, but if you want, you can buy as many of these as you want. You just click on purchase and then 100 gets added to your account. Yeah, I just wasted 50 of those tokens, but I don't really care. It's just to show. And I think that's all. Can it just load? Thank you. I think that's all I really wanted to showcase. The only other thing that I wanted to show is if you go to your inventory and you go to Enhanced Uru, I'm gonna show you how you can get an Odin's Blessing, but it's a very low % chance. especially when there's no discount or chance up. So I'm very stupid to do this. You should not repeat this, but I'm quickly just gonna enhance a couple of Urus and see if we can get an Odin's Blessing out of them. I did not filter this, this is just raw footage. So if I don't get anything, I'm gonna be very sad because it's gonna be like 50 6-star Urus. But if we can score ourselves Magic, Strike, or Heal, that would also be very nice. Fire, Ice, those two are also always good. Or Lightning, if it ever decides to load, but my internet is obviously horrible. Alright, so we got a couple more. Just the last two left, and after that it's gonna result in something good or something horrible. And I'm hoping for the first one. So also, if you don't know how this works, you can sacrifice 2 regular Urus, so like these two, and then there's a chance to enhance them into a better one. So from 5 to 6, from 4 to 5, from 3 to 4. That's how it works. You know what, I'm gonna try for one more, come on. Okay, we got one more. So now we have 20 tries. It's gonna drop them out all at once, but if we can get a single Odin's Blessings, I'm already happy. So yeah, let's see what we get. We did not get anything, but we can do 10 more tries and hopefully we can get something this time. This is very RNG based. You should not do this unless you have a lot of Urus. So I'm already making a bad choice here, but I already went into it, so why not? Final 2 here, after that I'm gonna stop, unless I have like really bad Urus. But yeah, we did not get anything out of like 35 tries. So that's pretty sad. I should have tried this when there was a chance up, but I really wanted to make this video because I believe someone asked me to make a guide on the Urus. Oh, those are actually the 2 best ones. Physical attack and energy attack. Yeah, I'm keeping those. So now I went down from like 40 to 3 and I have nothing to show for it. I wasted a bunch of gold. But it's fine, you can't win them all. Ooh, they had a new reward. 75 million gold. Yeah, I'm probably gonna spend that much, but that's an insane cost for that. Anyways guys, that's about all. Thank you so much for watching. If this helped you, please like, subscribe, comment down below. It all helps the channel grow. And I'm sorry for not posting anything in the last 4 days. If you want, you can join the Discord for further updates and maybe a giveaway at 250 subs. Hint. I guess that was all for today, and if you have any more ideas for future guides or anything you want to see from me, please let me know down below, or tell me on Discord in the private chat or in the server. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.